the patience, the wish, the creation, and the faith within. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance. Success, adventure, abundance, luxury, peace. Hi Aries, and welcome back to Pure Guidance. Let's go ahead and get started. Just going to remove these two decks and we'll come back to them towards the end of the reading. For now, let's go ahead and get started with your general reading. And as always, I have already meditated on your energy as well as pre-shuffled the deck that we're using today. So let's take a look at what October 2020 holds in store for you, as well as your energy for the month of for the season of Libra. The Tower card is your first card out, Aries. Now, we do have a full moon coming up in your sign, and it is on October 1st. So, for you, it indicates that it will be a very informational full moon. Again, it's October 1st, it's in your sign, and the sun will be in Libra during this time. The Tower card indicates that something is about to happen that you cannot prevent from happening. It's going to happen. It might be a little bit scary, sure, but it's going to give you a whole lot of information as to what the reality is, what the situation is, what the truth is, and perhaps it's also indicating for some of you change is on its way, and it's going to come at a very fast speed, okay? So you will be gaining some insight, and as a result of that, there's a whole lot of change happening around this Tower card here as well. So you can use this to your advantage, or of course things can go the other way. It's all about kind of how you deal with the situation and how you deal with things that are revealed to you during this time period. Notice how the High Priestess has come into place here for you in a reverse order here, right? We have the High Priestess and we have the Tower card. Kind of scary, but it's not. It's not really. It's more about just gaining insight and increased perspective at this point. It's important right now to also pay attention to what you're being told. Not everything is going to be what it is, okay? It's just that time period where things are not as they seem. So you will have to take everything with, a grain of salt as you are moving forward, as you're dealing with things. Do not rush to do anything. Do not, I mentioned the full moon will be revealing, so a lot of information will be given to you, but also what the cards are saying is that that information, as factual as it may seem, it may not be the entire truth and the entire situation. People may say things, but it's not necessary that they are trustworthy, okay? So as you move forward, keep that in mind. That's what the cards are indicating. Okay, actually, let's keep them in the center because they're both major arcana. They, hold a whole lot of importance with them. Nine of Swords has also come into the reading. Information may cause a little bit of difficulty, specifically in terms of how you deal with it. Yeah. Seven of Swords, just be really careful with certain people. They might not be telling you the whole story, the complete story, or giving you the complete truth of the situation. So don't listen, You might listen to different players of the whole game, like sure, get your facts from everyone, collect your evidence and all that. That's what the Libra season makes you do. That's okay. But just don't think that one person, whatever they're saying, is everything. Be careful with that. Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles here as well. For those, if you are going to, it's possible that you may struggle with, with your sleep. There's indication of, possibly dealing with insomnia during this time. What can help you to overcome this energy is the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, which is focusing in on your work, focusing in on what you're hoping to, distract yourself. Distracting yourself will help you because what you're hearing is not the complete truth. It'll help at least look away from half the situation. Also, what you can do is look for more complete information by working hard and putting everything together. Let's clarify this a little further. Okay. Something's going to happen. Something's going to happen, and it's going to be very... it'll be something that adds to your current perspective, and it will help you understand more of the situation a lot more clearly. It's almost as though, you're able to kind of see the entire web. You're not just stuck in one place, but you're actually able to go everywhere and see all the corners and understand exactly how sticky the situation really is and who all is involved with the situation. Very interesting reading so far, Aries. Normally doesn't, go like this, but it has to do with certain facts that may be revealed to you during this time. So, just going with what the cards are saying and what the energy is coming out as. Of course, it's a general reading, so do, only take the messages that you resonate with and leave the rest. 5 of Wands and 4 of Cups. Someone might make you some sort of an offer during these hard times, during the difficult times. It might be something unexpected. Perhaps this is actually something hopeful here for you. If you are able, or if you are to accept the offer, it might hold some sort of hope here during difficult times. That's what these cards are suggesting. To clarify that further, we have here the Devil, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords, indicating that might be a Capricorn. If you're dealing with a Capricorn or another earth sign such as Virgo or Taurus, they might be the one making you the offer. If they are, there's a very good chance that this might go to places. In terms of, will you be able to work together? Absolutely. Will things make sense? Absolutely. Will they be truthful and honest about where things are going? Yes, the energy is very, promising if it's an earth sign that you're dealing with during this time. Okay? It's just what the cards are saying. Of course, it's going to be a little different for everyone. It doesn't have to be an earth sign. It could be someone, who might have their moon or rising within an earth placement, right? Let's see where we're going with this. Like, this is really interesting. It's just such a different reading than I have done for you for a very long time. 2 of Cups, interesting. There is hope. Things are coming together. For some of you, if this is a relationship situation, there is, balance. There is balance. There is hope. There is, you are able to come together in a way where both of you are on the same page. Doesn't have to be a relationship though. This is just the situation itself. You will eventually find yourself in a place of more calm and more peace, but this is more towards mid to late October here for you. There we go. 2 of Cups and the Sun card here. Under the deck we have King of Cups. Interesting. Towards the end of October, things will kind of lighten up for you. There's a much more, uniformed approach towards the end of the month. The energy here is a whole lot more healing. It's warm. It's inviting. It's really a chance for you to initially exploring the entirety of the situation, understanding it for what it is, and then moving forward to then, having a conversation if that's what it's going to take, having a heart-to-heart, understanding exactly where the other person might be coming from. Opportunity is going to be there for you. It's really just up to you to open up that conversation or to open up that, that window of opportunity will be there. It's just a matter of reaching out or, saying hello. But towards the end of October is probably a much better time period for you to have that, because prior to that, it looks like people are just, they're not able to be very completely, it's not even about being truthful. Perhaps it's the fact that their energy or whatever they're dealing with, they don't realize that they're not telling you everything, but it just kind of ends up happening. It's like giving you half the recipe and you end up, baking something or cooking something and it just doesn't taste right because it's half the recipe. Like, no, it's not going to work. Or, you're missing the secret ingredient. So just wait till the end if you're having to make some sort of a decision, is what the cards are also suggesting. But there's more happier times towards the end of the month and a bit more sustenance present towards the end of the month here for you. A lot more good news and more promises and blessings on their way towards the end. So under the deck, what do we have here, Aries? We have the King of Cups, the Empress, nice, the Four of Wands. Within yourself, you're feeling pretty complete, and that's great. It's a full moon in your sign, which means that you'll find yourself feeling more in tune with your higher self, finding a lot more strength. You're able to approach things with a great sense of compassion and understanding because you're very aware of who you are and what it is you're doing. It's just a matter of guiding other people. The only thing that can throw you off is incorrect facts that might be, coming your way. So just paying attention to that might be helpful there for you. Six of Cups and Temperance also here. So there is a little bit of sifting and sorting you're going to have to do if you are to, investigate these things further. Almost feels like you're a detective right now. If you were to, investigate things further and really understand them for what they are, you're going to have to do your own sifting and sorting because information is not going to be coming to you that clearly. The other thing I'd like to quickly add is if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, because these cards are under the deck, it's possible they're thinking about you, but it's possible you may not have a very direct conversation, at least just not yet. Last but not the least, we also have the Lovers underneath the deck. There might be a decision that you might be thinking about making, but October might not be the month for it. As mentioned earlier, it might be later in November, December, where you actually are able to, especially towards the end of October, where you actually able to make, have a conversation, talk to someone else open-heartedly, and really just understand everything for what it is. So, Lover's card, also a card for Gemini. If you're dealing with a Gemini, perhaps they're finally ready to take a leap. Okay, it's very concise messages for now. It is a general reading. If you want to know further, I'd suggest you can check out my website at iampureguidance.com. For now, let's go ahead and take a look at the universal messages. Just gonna put this out and see what we have here for you. These are the Enchanted Map Oracle cards that we have here. So let's see what we have for the month of October for you, Aries. Wow, 3 cards here for you. The Golden Palace, Solitude, and Ride the Wave. I think all these 3 cards actually came up for another sign, and mind you, I do shuffle the decks and it's been a while since I did that particular reading. I don't remember which sign it was. If it's your moon or rising, you might benefit from those messages as well. Overall, what we're seeing here, again, Golden Palace, Solitude, and Ride the Wave. Whatever you have built up in your imagination, whatever you think the entirety of the situation is or what the truth is, you can only piece those, the facts together with yourself, with your higher self. People can't do it for you. It is very possible that what you may have thought is the truth might come out as the fact that, someone is saying that, no, actually this is the case, but hold on to that because you might actually be right at the end of the day or at the end of the month, as you might find out that you were right all along. So although it might feel like, boom, there's a tower moment, or a clash of ideas or perspective or whatever this news is going to bring in for you, Aries, whatever that might be, holding on to what you believe in might be the best thing you can do for now. Like, have faith in what you know, okay? And just ride the wave. Go with the flow. See where it takes you. If anything, you're only going to have more information to what you already know, okay? And that can help you, if anything. So yeah, go with it. Ride the wave. Whatever people want to say, let them say it. It's not going to change your opinion. It's not going to move you from where you're standing because where you're standing is really strong. So if you had any doubts or if you're about to have any doubts, you can see exactly what's about to happen as a result of viewing this reading. I do hope it's helped you in one way or another. Just watch your step, Aries. Just watch your step. You're going to perhaps fumble upon, random things and random facts which might make you feel like things are going elsewhere, but that might not really just be the case. Kindness is the card that came up. Really just treating everyone equally, treating them with kindness. Whatever they may say, let them say it. You know your truth, and that's really what matters. And you are going to come out, you know, as the righteous person you are. You are going to come out as, you know, the one who knew it all along. So really, this is, yeah, the best approach. Live with compassion. Open your heart to all life forms. Be an angel with hands. Because at this time, all you can do is be the one who is helping give clarity to the situation. Because whatever other people are thinking they know, they actually don't. Yeah, very different reading. I'm just very surprised by the overall message that's come across here so far. Kindness. Let's go ahead and read the affirmations out. Today I will do the right thing, even if no one is watching. I will remember that everyone is fighting some kind of a battle, and I will show compassion. Life is filled with opportunities to be kind, and today, right now, I will be the one who lifts others higher. And there we have it. Thank you so much for tuning in, Aries. I hope you have an amazing month ahead, and happy Halloween. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance.